I like what you were sharing about the examples of empowerment.
Right.
It's good when you can attach a story, a living legend to,
Yes.
the action that it takes, the
Right.
boldness and the courage.
Well, you're that story too, Jewel. I mean, when I look at you, I've known you for a number of years, and you've been out here on your own, without Hollywood's blessings. I don't know why, but without the blessings of Hollywood, without the great corporate sponsors, but yet you just keep it moving and you keep reinventing yourself, and you're surviving, and not just surviving, you're living your life and you're enjoying it. So it's like you're that picture of empowerment as well.
Absolutely. Thank you for saying that, because I believe that your calling will chase you down. I believe I was born for this, just as you were born to do what you do. And I don't think that anything that is really worth doing is going to be easy.
It seems that way.
You know?
It seems that way, at least not for us.
Exactly. And so what's important for us to sustain and maintain this is self-care.
That's right.
So what does self-care look like for you?
Well, self-care for me is something that I learned, and I have to tell you,
Okay.
I learned it recently, and maybe the last 20 years. And I was just talking to a girlfriend this morning saying that I had forgotten self-care, and I had neglected some very interesting work that I needed to have done for me, caring for other people. So self-care for me is putting me first.
Come on.
And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. If I don't take care of me, then I'm no good for anyone else. So for me, I have a schedule. I finally put myself on first thing in the morning. I get up, I have some time for prayer. I have time, I go to the gym or water aerobics, and I do some strength training and weight and all that crap stuff. And then I get a good breakfast. That's self-care.
That's so important.
And that's important, and I figured it out that I have to have some time for me before I give myself to the world. So that's what I say is, don't call me before 11. I'm not open to the world before 11 o'clock in the morning, because that's my time. And then self-care is learning to say no.
There you go.
You can't do everything for everybody. And at one time, I did not know how to say no, especially to my family members. I mean, even our parents. It was so difficult for me to say no to my mother, whatever she asked. And I had to learn that, yes, it's okay. Because it's like, I can't do that right now, Mom. I'll do it later. Yes, I'll do it for you, but not just at this moment. Because when people want your time and attention, they want it then.
Yes.
And it's so important to them. And it's just important. It's important. It's got to happen now. It's an emergency. But it's like, no, I can't do that right now. So that's self-care, knowing your limits, knowing that it's okay to say no, knowing what you can do, when you can do it, how you can do it, and having your own limitations and boundaries, not letting people take over your life.
I love that. And that's the key word is boundaries. And I remember you sharing that at our recent Sister Soul Saturday. It's like, no, not before 11.
Right.
Boundaries.
Boundaries.
And it's a shame we learned that so late in life, but it is so important to our state of mind. It reduces stress.
Yes, it does.
And it separates the people that really care about you, because the people that really care about you are going to honor that.
Yes. But most people don't care about, it's like, most of us are selfish. I want something done.
Yeah.
I need your attention. I need your time. I need your energy. I need your brain, and I need it now. And they're just concerned about them. Right. So you have to be the one that's concerned about you. And we have to say, no, I can't do that right now. Because most people, we're all selfish. It's like, if I call you to do something, it's like, I want it done. It's up to you to say, I can't do it.
There you go. That's another form of empowerment.
That's empowerment.
Yes.
When you know to say, when you know your limits and your boundaries, and see, people will do it and then get upset and then get angry. That woman get on my nerves.
She's selfish.
Yeah, she's selfish. She thinks I'm supposed to belong to her. I was like, that's because you gave her permission to think that.
We train people how to treat us.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Another question I want to ask is, do you have a model for your life, a philosophy, something that you can fall back on when you have to make a decision, when you feel challenged, when you feel like you've got to get over an obstacle? Is there a motto, something that just sustains you? I know you quoted the scriptures, but is there something else that you live by and it's non-negotiable?
I try to live my life by do unto others as I would have them do unto me. And I really try to treat people in the manner that I would like for them to treat me and I would like to be treated. And I finally learned that for those people who refuse to do that, I don't deal with them. I don't deal with them because I will not be mistreated and disrespected. So that's the way I guide my life. But before, let's see, to keep me grounded, to allow me to do those things that sometimes seem difficult, I go back to that scripture. And the scripture, the other one is, be anxious for nothing.
Yeah.
But in everything, in prayer and supplication, let your requests be made known unto God, and then give it to Him to do. You know, you got to have faith. I live by faith. That's it.
There
Faith.
you go.
I live by faith. I don't always see what it is I want to do. I don't always see the way out. I don't always have the information. Like people say, you got to do a business plan. I don't do no business plans. I have never.
Well, you're talking about seeing, and I guess that's why you wrote the book. Look deep before you leave.
Right.
Because we make mistakes in our relationships, be it parenting or dating or marriage.
Whatever.
And that's why I'm so excited that we're going to be sharing these pearls of wisdom in October in Indianapolis. Harvest Girls is going to be hosting it. So y'all get your tickets now.
Get your tickets. It's going to be hot.
Yeah. And
the two of us sharing, look deep before you leap.
Jewel the Judge.
Yes.
And then in November, we're going to be in Maryland. Don Harvey Ministries is going to be hosting us.
I'm excited.
I go to Maryland a lot.
Oh,
I love Maryland.
Thank
Maryland
you for
loves
allowing me to share.
Yes,
Thank
we're
you for
coming
bringing me
together.
along.
We're on tour, and if you want to bring us to your city or your book club or your conference, we're available.
We're available.
But we're excited to share our books on relationships.
Yes.
Getting that discernment, learning how to heal that broken heart, learning how to get over the shame, and learning how to cope, with loneliness or being single or being divorced. Or
people talk about loneliness as though it's a disease.
Come on.
It's okay to
you.
be alone. And just because you don't have a mate doesn't mean you have to be lonely. I'm busy doing the things that I enjoy doing. I wouldn't consider my life lonely at all.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
No, the mate doesn't. A mate is wonderful, and I'd love one. And I'm in the market, so if anybody is available, just let me know. If you want to put in an application, I'll accept it, and we'll review it, and I'll let you know. But in the meanwhile, I'm going to enjoy life.
There you go. There you go. You traveling?
Ooh, yes.
All right.
Traveling. I'm excited about our upcoming events in September in Maryland, and in between. In November in September in Indianapolis, and in November in Maryland, but also in September, the end, I'm going to South Africa.
Oh.
I just was invited to go to South Africa with Hezekiah Walker.
Okay.
And his ministry to minister there. That is absolutely exciting. I'm going to Australia, fulfilling a thing on my bucket list. I've always wanted to go to Australia, so I plan to do that in December, right after Christmas, and be there for the new year. And my self-care in November, after Thanksgiving and the hustle and bustle of Thanksgiving, I'm going to Hawaii for a few days to relax. Not working, that is relaxed.
Which island?
I'm going to Maui.
Okay.
I have a timeshare, and I'm taking some girlfriends, us girlfriends that are alone.
Your getaway.
That are not connected to anyone. We're just going to go and enjoy some rest and relaxation. Self-care. That's self-care time. I try to do it at least every 3 months at the minimum. I'd go somewhere and do something to just chill.
I love it. Yes. Well, Judge Mablean is a judge, an attorney, a mother. She's the founder of her own 501c3. She's an author. She's a speaker. She's amazing, and we want you to connect with her. Come and join us when we come to Indianapolis in October, and when we come to Maryland in November. Do you have a website where people can connect with you?
Of course. My website is Judge Mablean, and the name is spelled Mablean. I have a Twitter page at Judge Mablean. I have an Instagram page, Judge Mablean Ephraim. I have a Facebook page, Judge Mablean, and you can also purchase the books on the website, judgemablean.com.
Excellent. And of course, you can reach me, JewelDiamondTaylor.com or WomenOnTheGrow.org. Thank you for watching. And why don't you hit that share button and share this message and interview with your circle of influence, because you're a leader and people do what you do. They watch what you watch, and they listen to what you say. So let them know about Judge and the Jewel.
That's right.
Thank you so much for watching my interview series. God bless you, and stay in the light. Thank you, my dear. I thank you so much.
This was great. Yeah, yes.